The Egyptian pyramids were built by a workforce of mostly free men. They were paid for their work, and they were given food, shelter, and medical supplies. The workers were organized into shifts, and they worked for 3 to 4 months at a time. Ancient Egyptians loved cats. They thought cats were sacred, so they mummified them and buried them with their owners. Killing a cat was a crime. They also revered other animals like hawks, dogs, ibises, lions, and baboons. Ancient Egyptians wore a lot of makeup, especially kohl, which they believed protected them from evil spirits. Kohl was made from ground-up ores like malachite and galena, mixed with soot and oil. They used it heavily around their eyes. Women had a lot of freedom. They could work outside the home, own property, and enter into legal contracts. They were also paid the same as men for their work. Some Egyptian women even became rulers, like Nefertiti, Hatshepsut, and Cleopatra. Canopic jar is used to preserve the internal organs of the deceased. Each jar was dedicated to a specific organ, the stomach, liver, and intestines. The heart was not preserved in a canopic jar because it was believed to be the seat of the soul. Cleopatra was a Greek who ruled Egypt. She was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom, which was a Greek dynasty that ruled Egypt after Alexander the Great's death. She was the only Ptolemaic ruler who learned to speak Egyptian. Bread and beer were used as currency in ancient Egypt. Workers, soldiers, and even business owners were paid in bread and beer. It was also used as offerings to the gods and the dead. They invented the first pregnancy test. They used barley or wheat seeds, and if the seed sprouted, it meant that the woman was pregnant. The type of seed that sprouted was thought to indicate the gender of the baby, but this was not always accurate. Egyptian blue is the OG blue pigment. The ancient Egyptians invented it to paint their stuff, and it's still used today in security inks and biomedical research. It's similar to lapis lazuli, but it's way cheaper. Ancient Egyptian doctors were legit. They specialized in different body parts, like the heart, teeth, and intestines. They were so good that people from other countries would come to them for treatment.